Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two quarterbacks who met up at Super Bowl 48 will have another chance to lead their teams to victory. It's Peyton Manning going up against Russell Wilson. So let's go down to Denver, Colorado, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
So that means Percy Harvin will be back for the opening kick. And Matt Prater, Mr. Touchback, is ready to get this one underway. First down following the long play. Wilson with the give. Lynch is marked down after a gain of 9. Imposing their will early on the defense with a solid effort on the ground.
Yeah, we talk so much, don't we, about the passing game in the NFL, but it's still about who can out-hit the other one. And right now, the offense, they are winning that battle. Nice run. Pretty predictable call that time by the offense. It's second and short. The defense is thinking one thing. They are thinking run, and they stop it.
From the 32. Lynch is going to get it again here. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Good job by the offensive line there on 3rd and short. Even though the defense knew it was probably going to be a run, still able to get in there and barely get that first down.
1st and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's going to the left, and that's a 2-yard gain. Trying to establish the run, but there's nothing there here at the start.
Well, they didn't pick up many yards that time, no doubt about it, but that's a bad job by the running back. He picked the wrong side to run to. Nobody was blocked from the side he went to.
In on the stop. After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. And Rice is lined up in the slot. Russell Wilson hits Zach Miller with that throw. Lynch is in the backfield. The Seahawks will take the snap from the 45.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
First down here after the completion. Lynch is lined up as the single back. To the ground. Ward sends an animal on that play.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Split backfield here. 2nd and 11. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Vaughn Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The kick in, it's through there. The kick is good.
Well, Jim.
Offense lines up here. Wilson from the shotgun. Catch made. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Lynch is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Panthers, Cardinals coming up on EA Sports. A perfect 70-degree day as we get set for today's matchup.
When you look at this matchup, you've got to talk about the deep threats, the guys that can go long. And two of the best, speediest receivers in the game are going to be on the same field today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how both teams, the offenses, how do they get the football to these speedy wide receivers. And no matter what you do on the defensive side, you go, well, we're going to take them out of the game. We're going to double team them. Really? How are you going to do that when they're in motion? They're always changing formations. Very tough to do now. You just got to rely on good tackling and try to prevent those short catches and long runs.
And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
And in incomplete. He was double covered that time. Here's the offensive line. And for this team, they are the lifeblood of the offense. When they're blocking well, this team can do some serious damage. It's third down coming up. Split backfield here. The Cardinals line up. Split backfield. They'll go ground. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Yeah, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. They need to get the play off. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Flip to the outside. Shakes past the defender. And tackled down at the 43-yard line. Timeout called by the defensive unit.
With Terry. No gain on the play.
Second down now.
No. Check. Patriot.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Dropping back 3. Reaches out and snatches it. Gains 19. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Takes it on the counter. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Brains are a big part of playing in the NFL. Good job by the running back, making the right decision, follows the blockers, and walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Driving extra point is good. Cardinals getting ready to kick it away. Takes it from the 2. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap. It's Sankey in the backfield.
Get ready.
Takes it from the gun. Scrambling now. Feeling the heat. Second down following that incompletion. He'll take the snap from the gun. Incomplete. Broncos, Ravens on EA Sports. A perfect 70-degree day as we get set for today's matchup.
What a matchup we have at wide receiver today. Two of the biggest threats in the NFL who love to cause chaos for opposing defenses. How about this matchup, Phil?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. When you have speedy wide receivers, what you have to do, you got to make sure your safeties are smart, they're talented. Both teams have that because it is easy in this game nowadays to get the football to the wide receivers. If they can't get open down the field, just throw them some screens on the outside and dare the defense to tackle.
They come to the line, and it's first down. The give, running right through the trenches. The Broncos now move the chains.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
First down here after the run.
Just a quick drop back. Looks to his left.
That ball has been picked off. Got a little crease.
Linebackers now that are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
Offense lines up here. First and goal from the 9. They'll run it here. Gains about 3. Coming up, second down. Handoff, and a run right up the middle. He stacked up at that point. As we get a look at the defensive starters, this secondary will certainly need to be on point here in the passing game. Third and goal from the 5. He's scrambling now. Picks up maybe 3.
Well, when you get tackled inside the 5-yard line like that, there's so few options for the offense. Are they going to be strong enough now to push it in? We'll find out.
The offense is still on the field right now. Fourth down, and they'll need to pick up 2. Goal line defense on the field. And he's across for the touchdown.
Coach decides he wants to be the aggressor. In this situation on 4th and goal, he goes for it. Nice play call that time.
The Ravens line up now for the point after.
And the point after is good.
Ravens getting set to kick it away. catches it at the 2 and starts his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. They come to the line of scrimmage, first down. Takes it on the draw. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. It's Sankey in the backfield. 2nd and 12 for a gain of about 5. Here's a look at a very dangerous defensive unit. The Ravens go with the dime formation here on defense. They come out in the dime package. 3rd down and 7. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Offense is back on the field on 4th and 8.
The Broncos snap it at the 31. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
We're all geniuses after the fact. The fact that you just failed on a 4th down try, you go, oh, man, I wish we'd have punted it. No, you got to make those decisions. You got to live with it. And now you hope the defense can come out there and stop the other team's offense.
It's going to be a delay of game penalty.
Jim, I think you're in no man's land. What do? Do you punch? You go for it? You can't disagree with this decision. The coach decides to go for it, and it doesn't work.
Delay of game will cost them 5. First down coming up. Three-step drop. They'll mark him at the 40. That's 2nd down coming up.
Number 2 will carry 1 yard gain on the play.
Quick drop back. Pulls it in. He's tackled right at the 31. Now looking at 3rd down. Dropping back 3. Makes the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have 4th down coming up.
Offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 3 for the first. Wide receivers stacked up on this play, getting away from the pressure. Ball is out. The defense has the football. They bring him to the turf.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
First down here. It's Sankey in the backfield. Here's the quick toss. He's tackled right at the 24. Second down coming up. Two tight ends on the field here. The old counter play. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
We're back here in this low-scoring affair. 3rd down following the run. the second quarter is underway with this snap. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Just a quick drop back.
Going for the home run. A takeaway. He's brought down.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.